But why hello, good folks of YouTube, and welcome back to some more WWE Universe Mode. My name is as always NPOCrushader. You're watching Monday Night Raw. This show, we're just a couple of weeks away from the Backlash pay-per-view, and we are here in Biloxi, Massachusetts, or Mississippi. I don't know the American states. I'm not from America. I'm sorry.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
And we're kicking this evening off the same way that we ended last week, with a Women's Championship match. And Becky Lynch, the champion, entering because she put out on Twitter, if anyone wants to mess with straight fire, all you have to do is meet up Monday, get in the ring, and face me for a chance at the Women's Championship. So basically she said, any women in the locker room, get out there and I'll face you and you'll get your opportunity for the title. So who is going to be the first opponent for Becky Lynch's championship? Oh yes, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella, is here. She didn't make it into the Royal Rumble Battle Royal last week, so she takes the opportunity to get out here for a chance right now. Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. That's what it's all about, folks. The Women's Championship, Becky Lynch's first ever defense of that title. Is she going to be able to keep it? Or is Carmella going to go with an upset and actually beat her for that title? Well, I guess we just have to find out right now. Becky Lynch is ready. Carmella is ready. The referee says start the matchup. And we start off with the competitors staring at each other, going in now. Becky Lynch getting the first hold with an Irish whip. Misses with a drop kick. Carmella hangs on to the rope and misses with a forearm as well. Becky Lynch, a lot of misses in the beginning, but finally Becky Lynch gets the offense early on, but Carmella answers right away and now plants Becky Lynch's face straight into the canvas. I know it's been an entire week since Becky Lynch won her title, but is she really 100%? She beat 7 other women. She was in one heck of a matchup last week. If there was some minor injury sustained in that match, there is no way that she's 100% going into this match. And Carmella, she ain't no pushover. She works almost harder than any women in the locker room with a huge arm drag right there. Trying to go for an early pin, that's a bit early, but could be a cheeky way, just getting in the mind game, saying, I know I can beat you. I know I have your number. She drops her onto the top turnbuckle. Even though there are some padding out there is steel rings under that, and that going straight into the head. Oh well, that's gonna hurt a bit, ain't it? She gets out of that easily. But yeah, like I said, Carmella works harder than almost any woman in the back, and because she wants to improve, she wants to become the best woman there is. But going against the last kicker, the Irish last kicker, straight fire. Oh, that is one heck of a challenge. There is a reason she is the inaugural? Is that the word? The first ever women's champion. Sorry, I don't know the English vocabulary straight up, at least not the advanced words. Into the ring post, the LED ring post. That looked like it hurt. Carmella breaks the count to get out there and get a hold of Becky Lynch. Now throws her back in. What has Carmella got in plan for Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch though scouts it, get out, and now can Becky Lynch get a comeback? Carmella has had the most of the offense But oh no 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 into the ring post. That's gonna put a huge stopper to Carmella's momentum. I am sure about that, and a knee to the face for good measure. Becky Lynch is fired up. And then drops the that drop kick. And a leg drop as well, building momentum, and another leg drop, as we will see what has happened earlier tonight. It was a tag match between the Primetime Players and American Alpha, and the winner of this faces the winner of another match at the Backlash pay-per-view for those tag team titles. So this is kind of a #1 contender match, and both of these team want to show that they are the best. Primetime Players had the offense early on, but you see just the technical ability, the technical prowess of Chad Gable is so good that he can get out of anywhere, anytime. And the strength that Jason Jordan possesses as well, that makes just a killer combo. But as you can see here, he was in trouble in that chin hole, but also he has some technical abilities to get out of there. And when he gets starting, the suplexes don't stop. The suplex machine can just go anywhere in the ring. He hits you with any kind of suplex, and you won't stand a chance. That is exactly what happened. He got Chad Gable in here, and this is just some prime time tag team action. Bridges, but the bridge was not enough, and Darren Young managed to kick out in the last second. And when he got out, he got in. Titus O'Neil would hit him with a Clash of Titus, but that was not enough as Jason Jordan got out in the nick of time. That was a 2.9 count. How he got out of that, I am not sure, but all I know is that he managed to hit this onto Titus O'Neil. The strength that Chad Gable possessed to do that was enough, and American Alpha goes to Backlash for the chance to win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. That was a huge victory for them. Later on tonight, we will find out who they will face at Backlash. I am excited to find that out, but that is later. We are now returning to the Women's Championship match. As we are back into this match, Carmella is on the outside and gets met by I believe that was a knee from Becky Lynch to take her out, and now into the barricade and met with a drop kick. Becky Lynch has had complete control of Carmella since that commercial break, and now she's just going ham on Carmella. And if Carmella can't get back in there, I fear that this might be over real soon. She got her back into the ring, and now is she looking for that backsplex, or perhaps even the disarmer? Oh, Carmella gets out of it though. Kick to the knee, facebuster. If you pin her right now, she might be out. That was one heck of a facebuster, but she goes up top, and now drops her with a leg drop. A leg drop that Hulk Hogan would like. And now into the pin. 1, 2. No, that was so close. That was incredibly close. And now Carmella, is she looking for that submission of hers that has put away so many opponents? No, she gets her into the ropes, gets down to the ground, and now are we looking at it? I believe this might be it. Bronco Buster. Going into the pin now. The Bronco Buster could be enough to... No, again Carmella is so close. She has fought back from that late offense of Becky Lynch, but now she's control. And now it's Becky Lynch that needs to be careful not to lose this match. Is he going for the code of silence? It looked like he was trying to get her down, but Becky got out of it. And now a suplex over. Oh no! Oh my god! No! Is it the disarmer? The disarmer is locked in! Oh, and Carmella's leg gets through the rope. Now that is what you call a close call. That was so near. If the rope wasn't there, the match would have been over right now. I tell you that much. And Becky Lynch now targeting the arm, which is probably wise considering the disarmer is her finishing maneuver. And is she trying to get her down again? Yes, she rolls her through, flips her over. This time into disarmer, the ropes are nowhere near. Is Carmella going to tap? Bye Carmella, thanks for coming. Becky Lynch, still your women's champion. Congratulations to Becky Lynch, proving that last week was not a fluke, that she really deserves to be the champion. That was one heck of a match, but that was a much more competitive match than I could ever anticipate Carmella putting up. But it just shows that she got heart, she got talent. And if she continues working like this, she, in my eyes, she's a future women's champion. No disrespect to Carmella, but I'm still ready to go. So if there's still some ladies in the back that want to go at Becky Balboa, come on out. Oh, Naomi. I guess she has a reasonable, she got a real reason to be out there. She was supposed to be in that 8 women's matchup until Charlotte ambushed her before the match and took her place. But of course Naomi got her revenge by hitting Charlotte with that rear view and making it so that, was it Emma or Becky got the pin on her last week. You know, Becky, if there were not for Charlotte last week, I would have been the woman holding that championship right now. And you know it. Since you're ready, let's do this right now. And speaking of Charlotte, the Queen of Flair is here at Raw.
Don't forget, Charlotte claims to be genetically superior than the rest of the women's roster.
She is probably pissed that Naomi took her out, but Naomi was in the right last week. Charlotte had no reason to be there. If you're seriously thinking about giving that snake an opportunity after she cost me my rightful spot in that 8-pack challenge and later interfered when the match had started, you are most definitely going to give me that opportunity instead. And I guess the ring is just filling up with superstars. Women, now ain't it? Because Emma is here!
And her opponent, from Melbourne, Australia, Emma!
All the way to bring the fight.
Whoa! Let's not forget the most dominant woman in last week's matchup. It was just luck that Becky managed to defeat me. So if there's anyone that is entitled to receive a match for the championship, it's me. And I guess the party wouldn't be completed without the Raw General Manager, The Rock. I guess he's here to put some order into the situation because, well, this situation is just crazy. Are we going to have a fatal 4-way right here, right now? Now, this is turning out to be really interesting. I may have will to fight Becky, but I think that to make the best of this situation, I will make a match for the Women's Championship. At WWE Backlash, Becky Lynch will defend her title against Naomi, Charlotte, and Emma in a fatal 4-way match.
I had a feeling we would start this way.
Well, that is really what's best for business. A fatal 4-way for that Women's Championship. I cannot wait. I cannot wait at all. That match is going to steal the show. For the best women we have in the same ring. Speaking of great performers, the Miz is out here. Welcome to the most must-see talk show in WWE's history. Welcome to Miz TV. I am your host, The Miz. Tonight's guest is a wrong man. A man that is on the edge of the recent results. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight is the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Well, you heard him, the most must-see WWE talk show in sports entertainment or in WWE's history, as if you want, is on here tonight. And the Miz and Dean Ambrose is going to have a chat. Of course, Dean Ambrose lost this opportunity to take Cesaro's spot in the WWE Universal Championship matchup at Backlash last week. Cesaro is still in that match. Dean Ambrose was not happy. He beat down Cesaro after the match, but Finn Balor came to the save in that. Thanks for having me. It's truly an honor to be here on The Tonight Show. Alright, I'm going to ignore that insulting remark. But if you ever compare me to that idiot Jimmy Fallon, then I'm going to have to drop you. Now, last week you say that you were robbed by Cesaro and that you should be in a WWE Championship match. Why is that? I mean, everyone could clearly see that he held my pants and got the extra leverage to keep my shoulders down for the 3 seconds. So if he has any balls, he will give me another chance so we can really see that I am the rightful participant in that Universal Championship matchup. The challenge goes to Finn Balor as well. Trust me, I know all about that. Instead of just giving me what I truly deserve, I have to smash that bug Tyler Breeze in a match first to receive my title. But if that is what our GM wants, then I guess I just have to. Well, like our women's segment, I believe the ring is filling up with superstars right now. Dolph Ziggler is out there. Not really sure why though. He was in that the Battle Royal in the first week of Raw. Find out he was the first man eliminated. Yeah. We haven't really seen much of him lately, but I don't know. Please, shut the hell up! I'm getting sick and tired of all of your complaining and whining. In this industry, you get what you deserve. And to deserve it, you must prove it in the ring. If you want a lesson, just say the word. And when it comes to you, Miz, I really thought that you knew better than go around whining like this. I guess that your time in Hollywood actually made you an airhead after all. Is there a reason for you to be out there other than trying to sound like Yoda? If not, then you can get out of the Graham Norton show. You know what, Dolph? You think you are the show stealer. Do you know what? You were the first out of the battle royale. You, my good sir, have lost your touch. You think that I've lost my touch? And how about you and Dean fights me and Tyler later tonight? I know Breeze is ready, so the question is, are you? Game on, Ziggler. Well, I guess we have our main event for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Dolph Ziggler and Tyler Breeze will take on Dean Ambrose and The Miz. But right now, the second tag team matchup to find out who will face the American Alpha at Backlash.
Your longest reigning tag champs, and feel the power!
As the New Day are entering the arena, they are most certainly looking to become the inaugural tag team champions of this WWE Universe Mode. But are they ready to defeat the Ascension? Of course, the Ascension beat the Golden Truth at the first week of Raw, and then later beat them down, sending a message that they are here to take gold. They are here to kick some ass. And the step in the right direction would clearly be to go on to WWE Backlash and becoming the first ever Raw Tag Team Champion. But the obstacles in that way are the New Day, as it will be Big E and Kofi Kingston taking on Victor and Connor, and the match is on the way. As these two behemoths slices up, Big E goes on the offensive first with some punches, brings him up and runs him into the corner and drops him down as well. Misses with the axe handle though, and going after Victor, that's uncalled for, dropping an elbow. And Big E is in complete control in the early goings of this matchup. And a clothesline as well, with those tree trunk sized biceps of his. That is most certainly gonna hurt a lot as Victor now fights back, but Big E is right there to take back the control. And that huge right hand sends Big E to the ground, and there he lays. Victor is now tagged into this matchup, and he just goes after the leg. What a profound and excellent strategy. Go after the leg of the behemoth. If he can't walk, he can't attack. And also this is really good tag team maneuvers. Just frequently tags in and out, in and out. That's how you do it. Now Big E sends Victor into the corner and gets Kofi Kingston in here now. Kofi going up top. What's he got planned? Oh, and that huge stomp into the midsection. Now that looked like it hurt tons. Gets faced with more hits. Connor managed to get out of that predicament really sweetly, and now is in control with this torture rack. Kofi Kingston really doesn't want to be there. Can he get out of there, or is this going to be enough? The twerk on those arms and back, that's really gotta hurt. As Kofi just rolls him through into that DDT. And can Connor make it to Victor for the tag? No, Kofi Kingston is there to stop it. Right in the nick of time. As Connor now gets Kofi Kingston up. And what comes up must go down after some squats and that standing suplex. All the blood must be in Kofi Kingston's head right now. And if all the blood's in his head, oh, it's gonna be hard to concentrate as he goes into the wrong corner now. And Victor is back in. Tower of Doom. Down goes Kofi Kingston. And later, Matt with an elbow goes up now. And that knee straight into the face for good measure. And Big E is into the ring now. Bulldog! And the force that would be needed to do that, the Bulldog. That could have cracked Victor's skull open. Luckily it didn't. As he's still there. And another tree trunk sized clothesline. And those hammers of fists going straight into the forehead of Victor. Victor said he might be concussed after that. He could most definitely be concussed. But we will take a break. We are nearing the first ever pay-per-view of this series, Backlash. We will see friend versus friend, an A-lister take on an underdog. We will crown the first ever Universal Champion, the first ever United States Champion, and the first ever Tag Team Champions, as well as the Women's Championship will be defended in a fatal 4-way match. And if you're ready to also see superstars like Cesaro and Finn Balor battle it out, The Miz and Tyler Breeze. If you are ready for all that, you just have to hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and pressing that bell notification button so you get notified when this pay-per-view hits your screens very soon. Welcome back into this matchup, as the Ascension now has managed to get control over Kofi Kingston. But Kofi still has some gas left in the tank. As you heard from that promotional art, we are nearing Backlash. And on that show, it will be the tag team matchup between American Alpha and the winner of this match. Of course, American Alpha is not a reward for these guys. That would be a really hard battle. I'm not sure what Kofi Kingston did. He were running around like a madman. And Connor, with those cheap tactics, stops the momentum of Kofi Kingston. And like I said, the winner of this match, they will have to face American Alpha, which is most certainly not going to be an easy task. American Alpha is one of the best tag teams I've ever laid my eyes on. The way they move in that ring, that is just phenomenal. But, of course, either of these teams could have the opportunity to win that. They both have the capabilities to do that. As Connor again pushes Kofi, but he's on to Victor. That could be a pin. Ref, why don't you count that? That was a free count. I'm not kidding. That he fell on top of Victor. That was a pinfall in my eyes. In my eyes, that was a pinfall. And Kofi, I'm not sure if this is the wise move. Letting Victor breathe on the outside while you take out Connor. Now that could backfire. Letting Victor breathe like that. Or not. He gets Big E into the ring. And, oh no. Reverse Midnight Express. That's usually Big E holding the opponent while Kofi jumped. But that was reversed. And 3. The New Day will be facing American Alpha at Backlash for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm baffled about this match. This was so good that I'm almost out of words. As the New Day celebrate just like the New Day can, with twerks and dances and sexual hip maneuvers. Just look at them hips. They know how to move them. But of course, no hate on the Ascension, which put up one heck of a fight. But tonight, it just wasn't enough.
We thought we might see him
and
this should be good.
Another man that is here. I have some unspoken words. Baron Corbin, which attacked Roman Reigns and Randy Orton last week. We still do not know why. That is complete mystery for us all. Hopefully, the Lone Wolf himself will shed some light on this situation. So, I'm guessing you all want an explanation for last week's attack. Well, just take a look at this interview. Roman, can we get a quick comment on today's Battle Royal? Well, the outcome was not what I wished for, but overall, I do believe that he did a good performance, but just didn't cut it today. Cesaro did an absolutely tremendous job today. But it could have been worse. It could have been like Corbin, for example, and have been eliminated out of the blue by a Youngblood. That is something I would not have wanted to live with.
Well, okay.
So he believes that he can go around and insult me without there being consequences. Well, then I guess he got a rude awakening last week. And someone else that got involved into this is the Viper, Randy Orton, which also had something to do with last week. He also got attacked by Baron Corbin. Oh, were you affecting someone else? Sorry, but I do not care if Roman were mean to you or you were mean to Roman. All I care about is that last week you put your hands on me, and that made this my case. So, if you ever lay your hands on me again, you are going to be sorry. I can assure you of that. Why don't you come in here and show me how sorry I am going to be? Where are you? Well, scared? Baron, I'm not sure if prompting the Viper is the wisest thing to do. But in here he comes, and Baron Corbin was ready for him. It was all a trick. Of course, when Baron Corbin baits you, probably not wise to take the bait. But this is the Viper we're talking about. He has faced immense obstacles before. Why should this be any different, as Baron Corbin just manhandling, throwing it out of the ring? And oh no, look behind you! Roman Reigns is in here, trying to get some revenge on last week's attack. Of course, he was not happy about that. That for sure. I would not be happy as well if someone attacked me from the back. But I can see where Corbin is come from, being shit talked by Roman Reigns. I would be angry as well, but probably not angry enough to lay my hands on another individual uncalled for. And Roman Reigns is paying for that now as well. Trying to get the ambush, well, that did not work, and Roman Reigns is most certainly paying for that right now, and a kick to the back. As oh no, oh, look at the strength for Roman Reigns, just pulling the hands away from him, and Met meets him with a headbutt as well, and now Roman Reigns is on the offensive. But he waits a little bit, and that makes Baron Corbin get in there. No, Roman Reigns just hammers him down with a fist, with a fury of fists. And now going at it with a fist again, but that right hand though, that right hand, and now Randy Orton is back. Baron saying, "Come at me, come get me," and Randy Orton is leaving. He's actually leaving. What? Randy Orton did not want any more of Baron Corbin, and that means that Roman Reigns is out here all alone. And oh no, deep six. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. I don't know who does that, but when you pull out a deep six, that is just a thing of beauty. And Baron Corbin now is just stalking Roman Reigns. He wants him to get up. He wants him to get up so we can hit him with the end of days. Well, I guess Roman Reigns got put out of his misery and got another rude awakening. What will this hold in the future? I guess only time will tell. But we are ready now with the main event of the evening. A tag team match set between the A-lister, The Miz, with his beautiful wife, Maurice. He is out here to make a name, to try and take down Dolph Ziggler and Tyler Breeze. And joining him in that battle is none other than the former Shield brethren, not the Miz, because the Miz was never in the Shield, but it was Dean Ambrose. That's what I'm going for. Dean Ambrose was in the Shield. Dean Ambrose is his partner for the evening. He was also his guest for Miz TV. I'm talking about their competitors. The first one comes out right now, and it is Dolph Ziggler. The show stealer wants to steal the show, and he wants to steal the show with one of the brightest up-and-comers I think I've ever seen. This man eliminated both Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens in quick succession. This man is Tyler Breeze, and he eliminated him in the Battle Royal. And that man is Tyler Breeze, the fashionable Tyler Breeze, which is also now a #1 contender for the WWE United States Championship. As The Miz and Dean Ambrose, as The Miz and Dolph Ziggler starts things up in the ring. Dolph Ziggler, can I not? Jesus. As these two start off with some ground wrestling, Dolph Ziggler gets the upper hand, misses with a right, and then Miz counters the next one. The Miz now with some right. Dolph counters. And now going just back and forth. And then this dropkick, standing dropkick. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. And also showboating, as the show stealer is known to do.
I think this pair is looking to become one of the dominant tag teams in WWE. I predict he'll be able to make the most.
Of course, that United States Championship matchup, that is also going to be a huge match. Backlash is really looking like it's going to be a phenomenal start to the pay-per-view calendar year. We got the Universal Championship matchup with Cesaro taking on Finn Balor, two former best friends, now duking it out. They're still friends, I'm not saying that. They have the utmost respect for each other, but now they find themselves in the predicament of going after championship gold, and they stand in each other's way, and only one man can become the champion. Then we have the United States Championship matchup with The Miz taking on Tyler Breeze. Also a match that's going to be extremely good for entirely different reasons. The Miz is a show. The Miz likes to showboat. He's charismatic. The same can be said for Tyler Breeze, as Dean Ambrose and Dolph has now put their match to the outside, and Dean landing on top of the ramp. That's just iron and steel. And the guest met with a face buster over there. Now that looks like it would hurt tremendously. And now they need to get back into the ring, the count of 5. And they get in. Like I said, the United States Championship match, they have both charismatic people that's going to do whatever it takes to win. And then we also got the tag team match between two of the best tag teams we have in WWE at the moment. The same can be said for the Women's Championship matchup in a Fatal 4-Way match. Now, Fatal 4-Way match, that means the champion doesn't even have to be pinned in order to lose the championship. And that is scary. That is really scary. That means that the hatred that Naomi and Charlotte feels for one another could be the downfall for Becky Lynch's title reign. If either one of them pin or submits the other one, Becky has lost. She's no longer the champion. And that is something Becky most certainly do not want, as Dean tries to go for a cutter, but gets matched with a dropkick instead, as Tyler Breeze continues to show why he is one of the best superstars at the moment and has a bright future ahead of him. If he doesn't win, that doesn't matter. Another commercial break. I am not sure what's going on with our production team right now, but I guess we can get some more highlights from this excellent tag team matchup, as we see some more tag team maneuvers while the American Alpha is one of the best, and why Darren Young is one of the most underrated superstars in WWE. He got all the moves, and with the strength of Titus, well, they just got it all. As you can see, the strength of Titus here managed to pick up Jason Jordan. Like, now we know that American Alpha is going to win this matchup, but that is not to put away that the showing from the primetime players here. They could easily challenge for the tag team titles at another opportunity, but tonight they just pull the lesser straw and did not manage to beat the American Alpha. And when moves like that Chad Gable pulls out like that, it's easy to see why. And this, take a look at this. Now this is a thing of beauty. A moonsault across the entire ring almost. That is beautiful. And then I can watch this the entire day. How he just picked up that incredibly huge man and suplexed him like that. I could watch that the entire day. And again we see American Alpha will take on the New Day at Backlash 2 weeks time. As the Miz and Dolph Ziggler now is in the ring together. The Miz going after the knee of Dolph Ziggler. And just continue to go on the offensive. That's a clearly rope break. Tyler Breeze looks like he really wants to get back into this match. But is the Miz and Dean Ambrose going to allow that? That is the question. Pulls them up. Down goes Dolph Ziggler with that knees into the midsection. Sorry, I don't have any water as my mouth is really starting to dry up. It makes it hard to talk. It looked like Dean was going for that dirty deeds, but he countered Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler is really in a lot of trouble right now. He managed to get out, but they're both missed. And Maurice is. And it looked like Dean was trying to go for a dive of some sort. Did not manage to get that in. As the Miz throws Dolph back into the ring. Dolph Ziggler goes back in to meet him. And the Miz, I'm not sure why the ref allows that kind of outside interference. Even though it's a tag partner, he was not legal. And they should be taking some consequences about that. As they both now build up steam. Picks him up with that back body drop. And Dolph really need to tag out right now. And with that drop kick like that, that could possibly spell the end for Dolph. It's just one finishing maneuver away and Dolph Ziggler is out of there. And there's no chance he can even win this. If he gets met with a skull-crushing finale or something right now, this match is over. I'm not sure what the Miz is doing right now. Looks like it's just toying with Dolph Ziggler at the moment. Managed to get Dean Ambrose in. And both of them are just, they giving Dolph a lot of time to recover. I'm not sure if that is the wisest maneuver, but that slam is most certainly a wise maneuver. As Dean, oh, that is really bad. Letting Tyler Breeze get into the matchup free of charge. And now Tyler is just going against Dean Ambrose. Hurricanrana, down goes Dean Ambrose. Tyler wants Dean to get up. He looks to hit that unprettier. And if he hits the unprettier, this match is going to be over. Oh, no, Dean managed to get out of it. Dean gets out of it. Misses with a hit. And, oh, Tyler, not sure what happened, but he knows that he just got hit with a dirty deeds. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. And down goes Tyler Breeze. Dolph is too late. Dean Ambrose and The Miz are your winners of this tag match. Well, I cannot say that it was undeserved because both of these teams put up a hell of an effort. But it looks like Dean Ambrose just got that little bit of a veteran's advantage against Tyler Breeze, even though Tyler has been doing this for a while. He still hasn't got all of the experience that Dean has. As Dean Ambrose is scouting Dolph Ziggler. What is this? No, not the dirty deeds for Dolph Ziggler as well, busting him open. Take a look at this. What is this? This is uncalled for, Dean. This is just like last week. What the heck is going on? I'll give you lesson number 2 at Backlash. I think we're gonna have Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler at Backlash. Well, that show just turned more interesting. But that is all we had for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe if you haven't already, and press that bell notification button so you get notified every single time I upload an episode. We are nearing Backlash. My mouth is so dry. I need water. Remember, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.